Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are discussing the Python operators. For any programming language, if we are going to writing any program, we are going to using the some data. On that particular data, we are going to performing the some type of arithmetic and logical operations. What are the operations we are going to performing? That one we will see in this video. Those and all will come under into the Python operators. Almost all the programming languages will support the some operators, whereas in the Python also is going to be having the some of the operators. It is divided into 7 types. First one will be the arithmetic operators. Second one relational operators. Third one bitwise operators, and fourth one assignment operators, and fifth one logical operators, and sixth one membership operators, and seventh one will be the identity operators. Okay, what are the automatic operations? Means here we are going to performing the some arithmetic operations. It may be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division will come under into the arithmetic operations. Without any operators, we cannot write any type of program. Because of that reason, what are the operators is going to be supporting by Python, we are going to see here. First one will be the addition operators. Usually, whatever that operators we are going to considering, it is going to be working with the single operand, or it may be working with the double operand, or it may be working with the triple operands. Means suppose if it is going to be working with the single operand, we are going to specifying that whatever the operator we are going to using there, it will be the unary operator. Means simply we are going to negating the some value. That one is going to be accepting the only one operand. Whatever the value is there, it is going to be negating. Because of that one, we are going to specifying the unary operators. Binary operators is nothing but it is going to be working with the two operands. Means addition we are going to considering. Whenever addition is going to be considering, two operands is essential. With that operands, it is going to be performing the addition operations. Means whatever the operands, whatever the operators is going to be taking the two operands, that one we are going to representing as the binary operators. Some operators will be available, but whereas in the Python is not supporting that unary ternary operator with three operands, whereas C and C double plus is going to be accepting the some of the ternary operators. Ternary operator is nothing but it is going to be working with the three operands. That one we are going to specifying as the ternary operands. Whereas Python is going to be supporting, it is going to be having the unary operators along with the binary operators. Whatever these arithmetic operators we are going to considering here, these are all will come under into the binary operators. All operators going to be working with the two operands. First one will be the addition. For that addition purpose, we are going to using the plus symbol. For subtraction purpose, means so here right side value is going to be subtracted from the left side value. For that sake, we are going to using the I1. For that multiplication purpose, we are going to using the star, and for division purpose, we are going to using the forward slash. But whereas in the other languages, it's going to be specifying based on the operands. It may give the integer or it may give the float value. Result will be the integer or float. But whereas Python is going to be considering single slash is nothing but it is going to be considering the float value. Means the result is going to be specified in the form of a float. And another division will be available. That one floor division we are going to specify. This is not supporting the other languages. Only Python is going to be supporting. Floor division purpose, we are going to using the two forward slashes. it is going to be giving the quotient value. And the modulus operator, for that sake we are going to using the percentage symbol. Here left side value is going to be dividing by the right side value, but it is going to be taking the remainder. And the next one is going to be exponent, double star we are going to using. It is going to be calculating the power of, means so a double star 2 means so a square is going to be calculating. Like this we are going to having the all arithmetic operations. We'll take the demo for this one. We have already opened the Python interactive mode, means so whenever we are going to opening the Python ideally, automatically it is going to be working with the Python interactive mode is going to be opened. Here see a equal to I am assigning the 10 and b equal to I am assigning the 3, means a is going to be holding the 10 and b is going to be holding the 3 value. Now I am going to calculating the a plus b, automatically 13 is going to be displayed. Similarly, a minus b we are going to calculating, 10 minus 3 is going to be calculated, that value will be the 7. Similarly, a star b means so 10 multiplied with the 3, 30 is going to be displayed. But a forward slash b, here it is going to be giving the float value, means 10 by 3 is nothing but 3.3333 something is going to be displayed. But whereas here floor division I am going to considering a floor division of b, it is going to be quotient value is going to be considering, quotient value will be the 3. And a modulus of b means here a is going to be divided by b and it is going to be giving the remainder of that particular value. It is going to be displayed 1. And a double star of 2 I am going to considering, it is going to be considered calculating as the a square value. Now a value will be the 10, 10 square will be the 100, 10 into 10. Otherwise a double star b I am going to specify 3 times, it is going to be a cube is going to be calculated, 10 into 10 into 10 is going to be calculated and it is going to be displayed the 1000. Like this all arithmetic operators is going to be performing. Here already I specified the same examples. And the next one will be the relational operators. Means relational operators is nothing but it is going to be taking the 2 operands and it is going to be performing the comparison operation. And it is used to compare the values. It is going to be written the either true or false. Whether it is true or false is going to be displayed. For this sake, we are going to using the greater than symbol and less than symbol, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and double equal to, and not equal to. For not equal to purpose, we are going to using the exclamatory mark and equal to sign. And here we are going to considering the some examples. Straight away we are going to opening the interactive mode. Already we assigned here a value will be the 10 and b value will be the 3. With that one I am going to performing the operation a greater than b. Now 10 is greater than 3. It is true. Because of this it is going to be printing the true value. Similarly, I am going to specify b is greater than a. Now b is means 3 is greater than 10. It will be the false. False is going to be displayed. Similarly, 10 is less than a is less than b. Here means 10 is less than 3. It is false. Because of this, it is going to be printing the false value. Now here I am going to specify a is greater than or equal to 10. Now a value already 10 and I am going to checking with the 10 number and whether is it greater than or equal to, but it is not greater than, but it is equal to 10. Because of this, it is going to be written the true value. See here, mistake, instead of single equal to, we specified as double equal to, a greater than or equal to 10. Here it is going to be written the true. Similarly, a is less than or equal to 20. But 20 means a value will be the 10, and 10 is less than or equal to 20, but it is not equal to 20, but it will be the less than 20. Because of this, it will give the true value. Similarly, a equal to 10. For a comparison purpose, if you are going to using the double equal to, left side operand value is equal to the right side operand, either true or false, it is going to be checking. Because of that sake, instead of equal to, single equal to is going to be assigning the value to the left side variable. If you are going to using the double equal to, it is going to be considering the comparison operation. Here it will be the true, a equal to 10. Similarly, a is not equal to 10. Not equal to purpose, exclamatory mark, equal to we are going to using. Here a is not, but a is equal to 10. Because of this, it is going to be written the false value. Like this, we are going to performing the all types of relational operations. Relational operators is nothing but it is going to be performing the comparison operation of left hand side variable and right hand side variable. And the next one will be the bitwise operators. But old programming languages, it is not supporting the bitwise operators, whereas C and C double plus and is going to be supporting the bitwise operators. What is that bitwise operators is nothing but instead of means here we are going to working with the decimal value, means a equal to 10 and b equal to 3 we assign. 10 is decimal value and 3 also will be the decimal value. Because of this, almost all operators is going to be working with the decimal numbers, whereas bitwise operators is going to be considering, it is going to be working with the binary values. It is going to be working the binary values and it is going to be performing the operation bit by bit. Bit by bit is going to be considering. Whenever both operands are converted to the binary form, then only this operation is going to be performing. Here, what are the bitwise operators is available? How to work with the binary values? We will see. Binary and operator, bitwise and operator purpose, we are going to using the ampersand symbol, and bitwise OR, it is going to be having the piping symbol. Bitwise XOR, it will be the caret symbol, and bitwise NOT, it is going to be having the tilde symbol, and bitwise right shift, we are going to using the double greater than, and bitwise shift left, we are going to having the double less than symbols. How we are going to working with this operators? We will take the some examples. Now we will work. We will open the whiteboard. Based on that one, we will see. We are going to opening the whiteboard. Here whiteboard we are going to opening. Microsoft whiteboard. It will take little time. Here, whatever the operands we are going to specifying, we are going to giving in the form of decimal values, but it should be converting to the binary values. After the conversion of the binary values, it is going to be working with that particular thing. Here we are going to considering the okay, whereas here itself we will consider. See here, now we are going to performing the 10 ampersand, otherwise A and sorry, A and B. What is that A value here? 10, and B we are going to considering, but see here instead of B we specified as N, that's why it is going to be giving the error. A and B. It is going to be giving the 2. How it is going to be giving the 2 means here we will see. Now A will be the 10. Means 10 is going to be 10 we are going to considering. 10 is going to be converting to the decimal binary values. Binary value will be the 1010. Similarly, B value will be the 3. It is going to be converting to the binary value 0011. How we are going to getting these binary values and all, we will see in the some other video. That is on that particular video, I am going to explaining the total number system. It may be binary or it may be octal or it may be hexadecimal. Everything is going to be converting. You go through that particular one, you can understand easily. Here already we specified that we are going to performing the AND operation. Whenever we are going to performing the AND operation, any operand is equal to 1, then it will be the 0. Sorry, whenever both operands are 1, at that time that value will be the 1. In the remaining cases, the value will be the 0. Here see, here 1 and 0. 1 and 0 both are not 1. Because of this, this value will be the 0. And next one will be the both are zeros. That value will be the 0. Whereas here, both operands is nothing but it is going to be same value. That one also will be the 1. Because of this, it is going to be having the 1. And here, both operands are different. Because of this, that value will be the 0. Now, this value is equal to the binary value. Here, decimal value is equal to the 2. Because of that reason, here we are going to getting the 2. Similarly, piping symbol. Piping symbol is nothing but it is going to be appearing shift left means backslash A or B. Whenever we are going to performing the A or B, here we are A value will be the 1010. B value will be the 11. Result will be the, whenever we are going to performing the OR operation, any operand is 1, the value will be the 1. If both are equal to 0, then only it will be the 0. Whereas here we are going to considering the these two are zeros only. Now 101 and both are zeros. This value will be the 0. Both are 1. One value will be the 1. This one is going to be considering as the, now it will be the 13 in decimal value. Here already, sorry, here 8 to 10, 1. Sorry, this value will be the 11. Means here this value will be the 8 to 1. 8 plus 2 plus 1, 11. And XOR we are going to performing A caret or cap. B. XOR is nothing but it is going to be giving the 9. Now we are going to considering the A value will be the 1 0 1 0 and 0 0 1 0. Now whenever we are going to considering this operation, whenever both operands are same, on that particular time that value will be the 0. Both are having the same operand. If both are going to be having the differ, at the time this value will be the 1. This one will be the 1. Now we are going to consider this 1 0. Both are different. Value will be the 1. Now here both are same. It will be the 0. And even here also both are same. Value will be the 0. Here both are different. The value will be the 1. Now this value will be the 8 plus 1. This value will be the 9. That value is going to be displayed here. Similarly, not operation we are going to specify. Not is going to be negating the value. Means here I am going to consider the negating the A value. Now the value will be the minus 11. Means A equal to which value we are going to getting? 1 0 1 0. Now it is going to be converting as 0 1 0 1. Like this it is going to be converting. It is going to be negating the value. And another operator, greater than operator we are going to specify. It is nothing but right shift and it will be the left shift. Here I am going to specifying the A right shift of 2 or A left shift of 2. Not I am specifying the B, simply 2 I am going to specifying. Here A is going to be performing the right shift operation twice. The meaning of this one is nothing but A is going to be performing the right shift operation twice. Now what is that A value? A value will be the 1 0 1 0 in binary, and the right shift operation is nothing but it is going to be going to the right and right. Now the value will be the 0 1 0 1. Whatever this one is going to be coming here, it is out of this value. That's why it is not displayed here. Again we are going to performing the right shift operation twice. 1 0 1 0. Now this one will be the 0 0 1 0. This one will be the answer. This value will be the 2. See here, it is going to be displayed as the A double greater than 2. The value will be the 2. Means whatever that right shift is going to be considering, it is going to be divided by 2. Means suppose A is going to be right shifting of one operation, 10 by 2, it will be the 5. Now we are going to performing the here 2 times we are going to performing. Because of this A by 2 equal to 10, A by 2 equal to 5, 5 by 2 equal to 2 is going to be displayed. But whereas here A double greater than B times I am going to specify. Means B is going to be having the 3 value. Because of this A is going to be performing the right shift operation thrice. Means 10 by 2 equal to 5, 5 by 2 equal to 2, 2 by 2 equal to 1. Now the value will be the 1. Whereas the left shift operation is going to be considering, it is multiplied by 2. Now a left shift of 2 means 10 is multiplied by 2 once. That one will be the 20. But whereas here another operand we specified as 2, because of this twice we are going to performing 20 multiplied by 2, 40 will be the answer. Now here a left shift of B means we are going to performing the left shift operation twice we are going to performing. The value will be the 80. 20 into 2, sorry, 10 into 2, 20, 20 into 2, 40, 40 into 2, 80. 80 will be the answer. Like this, we are going to performing the all by bitwise operators. These are all we specified here on this particular example. Next one will be the assignment operators. But generally, assignment operator is nothing but we are going to working with the single operand, means equal to sign we are going to using. Whatever that right side value is going to be assigning to the left side variable or constant. Means here for equal to purpose we are going to using the single equal to, and plus equal to we are going to having. Means these are all we are going to specifying the arithmetic assignment operators also. But whereas totally it will come under into the assignment operators only. Because of this plus equal to, it is nothing but a plus equal to b means a equal to a plus b. Like this it is going to be calculating. Means a plus b is going to be calculating and the value will be assigned to the a only. Here a minus equal to a minus b calculating and it is going to be equal to the a. Similarly, a star equal to a slash equal to a modulus equal to a floor division equal to a double star equal to a ampersand equal to. Like this we are going to specifying here. All arithmetic operators will take the some examples here itself. Here I am going to considering means here a equal to 20 we are going to specify and b equal to 5 I am going to specify. Now a plus equal to b means here a this is nothing but a equal to a plus b. Now what is that a plus b value? 25. 25 is assigned to the a. Now I am going to printing the a value will be the 25. B is the same 5. Again a minus equal to b. Now a equal to a minus b. A minus b value will be the 20. 20 is assigned to the a variable. Now a will be the 20 and b is same. Now a equal to a star b means a star equal to b. Now what is that a value? Now after this one a will be the 20 and 20 is multiplied with the b equal to 5. Because of this 100 will be displayed. Now a value will be the 100 and b value will be the 5 only. And a slash equal to b. Now here a value will be the float value is going to be considering, but 5.0 something is going to be displayed. Sorry, a equal to 100, b equal to 5, 20 times it will go, 20.0 is going to be displayed. Now again a equal to I am going to considering the 20 only. B value will be the same. A double star equal to b. Sorry, otherwise a double star equal to 3 means a equal to a cube is going to be calculating. A value will be the 20. Now see the result. A equal to 8,000 means 20 into 20 into 20 is going to be calculating 3 times. Okay, similarly we are going to performing the a greater than or equal to bitwise operators. Also we are going to performing a floor division of B. I am going to considering now a value will be the how much value is going to be considering. A will be the 8,000 and sorry, A forward slash equal to B. Now A will be the 1600 and B will be the same. Like this we are going to performing the all arithmetic operators. All arithmetic operators we are going to performing. See here we specified the examples here. After that one, logical operators. Here we are going to having the some relational operators. If you want to combine two relational operators, for that sake we are going to using the logical operators. Logical operators is nothing but and or not. And is going to be specified as whenever both operands are true, that value will be the true. Whenever both operands are different, at the time it will be the false. See here, now A equal to true, I am going to considering, B equal to false. Whenever the both operands are true, the value will be the true. In all other cases, the value will be the false. Here I am taking the example. Now A and B. Sorry, A and B. Now A and B is going to be specified as the some true value, means 5. Otherwise here I am going to take in the A equal to true and B equal to false. Now A and B equal to false. Why means so both operands are true, then only it will be the true. Otherwise it will be the false. But A or B, when any one operand is true, the value will be the true. Here the means A equal to true, B will be the false. Irrespective of B, the result will be the true. Like this it is going to be performing. And not A is nothing but it is going to be negating. If the A value will be the true, it is going to be coming the false. If the A value will be the false, it will be written the true. Like this logical operators we are going to specify. Now membership operators. Membership operators is nothing but here we are going to take in the one sequence. It may be sequence, may consider the numbers or maybe characters or maybe strings, whatever you want you can take. On that particular sequence, whether the specified one is available on that particular sequence or not, we are going to checking. For that sake, we are going to having the two operators, in and not in. Whereas in the other languages does not having this type of operators. This is nothing but the in and not in we are going to considering. See here one example we'll take. A equal to, I am going to considering the Dr. Srinivas Parimi. Now A value will be the like this. On this particular sentence, whether is it having the Parimi or not, I am going to checking the with that one. How we are going to specify? A means here, say example here itself I specified, and whether the string is nothing but this one, whether is it having this Parimi on that particular one or not. See here. Now Parimi in A. It is true. Parimi is available on that particular sentence. Suppose and I am going to checking whether is it having the and word or not. And in A. It is false. Similarly, numbers I am going to considering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I am taking the 1 in NOS. It is true. Like this, we are going to calculating on that particular sequence whether the specified number or word will be available or not. We are going to checking. And the next one will be the ID function. ID function is going to be return the ID of that particular variable. Means whatever that variable or constant we are going to specify, it is stored in the memory. On that particular memory ID we are going to collecting. It is nothing but the unique integer. This one will be the constant throughout your session. Means once you come out of that particular Python IDLE, afterwards you enter into that one. On that particular time it will be deleted. Otherwise, till that time ID will be the same. That one we are going to taking the some examples. See here A equal to 10. ID of A, it is going to be displaying the some particular number. Whatever that number, that one will be the ID of that particular A. Where we are going to using this ID, we are going to having the identity operators. Identity operators, we are going to having the two operators, is and is not. Whether the both IDs, both operand IDs are same or not same, we are going to checking here. See here example we will consider ID of A. It is going to be displaying the some value. Now A equal to 10 means A equal to this value is going to be considering. Now B equal to A I am going to specifying. Now I am going to checking the ID of B. Both are same. Means both are going to be indicating the same location. And if it is referred by the A, either A variable or B variable. Because of this, here A is B. It is going to be written true. Similarly, A is not B. It is going to be giving the false. Like this, we are going to having the operators. Totally, these are all the operators we are going to having in Python. Already this material also is shared with the YouTube. You can download and you can go through that particular material. And if you are having any doubts, you can post your doubts in the comment box. I can clarify your doubts. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe this channel for future videos. Okay, thank you.